So, is Andrew Tate really a misogynist? I'm Rock, and today we'll find out. Let's get into it. So, first of all, we should probably get familiar with what misogyny means, and it's just a person who hates or discriminates against women. That's a misogynistic person, right? These comments attempt to cut much deeper, striking women at that misogynists see as their most valuable characteristic: appearance, sexual purity, sweetness, and submissiveness. So, basically, right, you just kind of showing or saying hatred towards women, right? So, yeah, we're gonna be reading some articles today that I think can help me with understanding. So we're gonna get some articles done, and after that, we're gonna view some videos of actual, misogynistic comments from Andrew Tate. So, Andrew Tate, a misogynistic, violent rise to power, money, and notoriety. Although he has been banned from most social media, the Anglo-American influencer remains omnipresent on the internet, thanks to fans who continue to share his misogynistic views. So it's basically, known for sporting flashy cars, expensive accessories, and sexist slurs. Andrew Tate has been all over social media in recent months. On TikTok, a hashtag of his name generated 17.2 billion views, and on Google, the former kickboxing champion name is amongst the top celebrity searches, competing with the likes of Taylor Swift and Lionel Messi. That's pretty good, I mean, I would say. So this is one of his quotes. If a woman dates a man, she belongs to the man. I never date a woman over 25. You can be responsible for a dog that doesn't obey you, or a woman that doesn't obey you. Dubbed the king of the toxic community, Mr. Tate is no stranger to object percepts. In 2007, in the midst of Harvey Weinstein scandal and the hashtag MeToo movement, he was banned from Twitter for saying that women are responsible for the rapes they have suffered. In August 2022, TikTok, Instagram, where he had 4.7 million followers, Facebook and YouTube banned the misogynistic influencer for dangerous content inciting violence and hate speech. A blacklisted influence, has since become a martyr of censorship, and those close to him could become collateral damage of cancel culture. The latest example occurred on September 17 when Carlos Rodriguez, the CEO and co-founder of G2, one of the most popular esports clubs in the world, was posted video of a drunken night out with a Playboy model on Twitter. After a week of controversy, the club, which has only just introduced its all-women team for League of Legends, suspended him for not long after he resigned. Damn. So yeah, basically, it's just saying that he's been canceled a lot, which I mean makes sense, right? Look, hey, he has been banned from everywhere. I mean, on the news, just like we're reading here, right? Different articles. It's basically just saying that he's a misogynistic person, which everyone then believes, right? Because the news says it. But yeah, I mean, I got a different view, but we'll get to the second one. So, inside the violent misogynistic world of TikTok news star Andrew Tate. So basically, Andrew Tate says women belong in the home, can't drive, and are men's property. Also thinks rape victims must bear responsibility for their attacks, and dates women aged 18 to 19 because he can make an imprint on them, according to videos posted online. The British American kickboxer who poses with fastest cars, guns, and portrays himself as a cigar-smoking playboy, talks about hitting and choking women, trashing their belongings, and stopping them from going out. Which, damn, that's some stuff, right? Really, it's a bang out the machete, boom in her face, then grip her by the neck. Shut up, bitch, he says in one video, acting how he attacked a woman if she accused him of cheating. And another, he described throwing a woman's thing out of the window. In a third, he calls an ex-wife who accused him of hitting her, an allegation he denies a dumb hoe. So, yeah, that is basically misogynistic in this world for some reason. As not a fringe personality lurking on an obscure corner of the dark web. Instead, he's one of the most famous figures in TikTok, where he's been watched a bunch of times. That's what is basically happening, right? With all these different, it just, yeah, he's somehow of, yeah, just talking about his views, yada yada yada. Andrew Tate isn't just another misogynist with an online figure. Right? Yeah, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Right? That's what it's talking about. Basically, zero. Like he's misogynistic, right? That's what it is. So y'all already know. Here's another water break. But while I'm on a water break, some of y'all really want to know if Iman has DM'd me, and he has not yet. Just giving y'all a quick update. But yeah, water break right now. So, as I said, I'll be bringing some videos to actually look at, right? But yeah, so we're gonna be just reacting to these. So whatever y'all think, I'm just gonna give my opinion in the comments. Y'all can bring your opinion. So yeah, let's get to this.
Don't like my videos, don't watch them. Yeah, they're all over the internet because I'm a bad boy.
Andrew, you need to be more misogynistic. This woman just spilled my coffee.
Bitch! Bitch! Bring some paper towels! We're doing a fucking podcast! Jesus Christ.
Andrew, don't be a misogynist. It's not okay. You know, Georgiana, I really want to apologize for my misogynistic brother. You know, I would never say anything like that because I am a gentleman.
That's right.
I respect women as my equals.
Yeah, right. So I mean, basically, just having fun. That's what I would like to say. Just the internet. So, because you gotta get one thing straight, right? Because they are looked at as misogynist, right? They get more attention. People are like, "Ooh, are they misogynist?" And then they, Google this stuff. I mean, I already know they're probably not, right? I mean, if they are, they are, right? It's like shit. I mean, I'm in the wrong, right? But I don't think, in my opinion, they are. So let's get to the second video.
Some little pussy ass dude once said to me, yeah, but if it's next to your bed, what if you like upset a girl and she catches you cheating and gets a machete? Bro. What would a woman do? Yeah, slap the machete, slap her in the face, one hand, machete, and then backhand. You cheater, you're cheating. It's bang out the machete, boom in her face. You grip her up by the neck. Like, shut up, bitch! You go, fuck her. That's how it goes. Slap, slap, grab, choke, shut up, bitch.
So, I mean, basically, right, this has been taken out of context so many times, but I mean, just fair enough, right? He just says, what if a girl grabs a machete and, she finds out he's cheating, right? But basically, I mean, the woman was threatening him with a fucking weapon, right? You gotta understand that. So, by basically doing that, I mean, he did nothing wrong, in my opinion, at least. Next video.
Female self-defense is bullshit. I watched some video on Twitter the other day, some stupid ass. Why would you self-defense class? I'm doing this and yeah. Listen, you're like a 55 kilo female. I will pick you up with one hand by your titty, body slam. This whole idea of this.
So, I mean, basically, he's just saying self-defense is not a thing, right, for women. Which is pretty accurate, right? I mean, if you got a guy like him trying to do anything to a woman, I mean, I don't think she can self-defense in any kind of way, right? I don't think they can really. Depends what kind of woman, right? Of course, and what kind of man is attacking, but still, you can't. There's a guy with so much muscle. So, yeah, get on to the next one.
Because what happens is if I have 5 girlfriends and they all get pregnant, we know who the 5 mothers
the guys are in town?
Thank you. And we know who the 5 fathers are.
Yeah, nice.
Well, the father
Sure.
for the 5 kids. So you know who the kids belong to.
Yeah.
If you have a woman who's sleeping with 5 dudes, when she gets pregnant, nobody knows who the fucking kid belongs to. Now, the DNA test might be able to fix that, modern science, right? But there's a whole bunch of modern science has to work the devil. That shit's new. Humans, evolutionarily, grew up until the 1950s, 1960s, where none of that shit was doable. You had to know who the mother and the father was. You had to have a virgin. That's why they celebrate virginity in most of these places on the planet. They can't afford DNA tests. If she ain't a virgin, I don't know as a fact I'm the father. So I ain't gonna fucking deal with her shit. That's why virginity is so important in most of the world to this day. So to come along and say a woman can do it too is disgusting.
Right, so basically, what I'm saying, because if a woman has 5 men, well, who the father is. But if a guy has 5 women, we all know who the father is, right? Which is basic sense, right? Even if you have the DNA test, right? It's just different, right? But yeah, we're not in that kind of situation. Talk about that too much.
You said this. In general, this is also one of the reasons men find youth attractive. You want to blow up the internet? I'll blow up the internet right effing now. The reason 18 and 19-year-olds are more attractive than 25-year-olds is because they've been through less dick. People say, oh, you can't say that, but yes, I can. A 19-year-old is more attractive than a 26-year-old woman, and I'll tell you why. Because that 26-year-old has talked to more guys, been to the club more times, been effed and dumped more times, more arguments, more mess, more for me to clean up. That is misogyny.
Why?
Because you are encouraging a mindset about 25-year-old women that makes them sound out to be infinitely less desirable than 18, 19-year-olds, and having effectively been having too much sex to be taken in a more respectful way.
That would, well, firstly, even if that was the case, that wouldn't be misogyny.
Well, what did you mean by what you said?
That's not misogyny because it's not anti-women. I'm saying that an 18 or a 19-year-old woman would be more desirable.
Pretty anti-25-year-old women.
Anti-25-year-old women.
That is fair enough what he literally says, right? So I mean that could be anti-25, but he's still not misogynist because he loves women, right?
This whole idea.
But right now we're gonna get 2 videos where he actually, he's saying respectful things, right, to them. So we got 2 sides of this. This was less respectful, and yeah, what is interesting, Piers actually attacked him while on a video. He actually defended him, which is a pretty interesting thing.
This obsession with equality is a truly Western thing, and I don't think it's particularly healthy or important. I don't look at a woman thinking, is she my equal? Is she below me? Is she above me? I don't do that. I sit with a woman and we either enjoy each other's company or we don't. But I know my roles as a man. I believe that as a man, I should pay for the first date. I believe I should open the car door. I believe I should protect for her, provide for her. I believe if she's my woman, she should be able to come to me with her problems and I should fix them. If that makes me a sexist and a horrible person,
Well, what he's saying is literally just true, right? The Western community is definitely just different, right? To be honest, I mean, what we do here in Europe is just totally different. They're just different. But if he's sexist, right, that doesn't make sense since he's right now just respecting women in every different kind of way. So let's get to the next one.
like the differences between men and women. Does that make me a misogynist?
I don't think so.
'Cause men and women are different creatures, right?
I agree.
Yeah, so I don't think that one is even particularly better than the other. I think we're different. We operate differently. We view the world differently. That doesn't make me a misogynistic person.
Right.
I'm a realist. So, like, I'm realistic. So when I say shit like girls can't drive,
Well,
everyone calls me a misogynist. I'm not a misogynist. I'm a realist.
Well, yeah, basically, what he's saying is he's just a realist, which we don't have much to say. What is your opinions, right? Drop it down in the comments and just tell me, as of right now, what is your opinion on him, of course. So let's get to another.
That any attempt to be the traditional male figure is now being rubbished and called toxic.
If you really felt that and you really went out there and you were an alpha male, then you wouldn't be bothered about a bunch of women telling you that you were.
Well, you would if you get cancelled, like Andrew Tate. If you get banned from.
I mean, he's hardly been cancelled. He was on your program, which is on national television.
But it's the only platform actually he's had for a long time because all the social media companies banned him, literally banned him. He had his email gone, his Google gone, his Facebook gone. It all went down like dominoes.
Well, he's still on there, very, very prolific on there.
But they're not generated by him now.
Well, but that's been for quite some time.
But should he be punished that way?
What is punished?
Punish is where companies take a decision which, in my view, in this case, was perverse because they still allow, for example, the Ayatollah of Iran to have a Twitter account.
Yes.
So there's no consistency here at all.
I mean, y'all remember 3 videos ago when Piers literally went all out on Andrew Tate and now he's defending him. Imagine what he changed, right? Piers literally changed. I mean, probably just because he's gonna go against any person that he has on his show, but I think that sometimes he learns there's a difference, right? I think you probably learned why Andrew Tate, he's not a bad person. But yeah, we got the last video before we end this video off. So, what does Andrew think about female promiscuity? Right, let's get to it.
You also said that you could have multiple partners, but a female that was with you couldn't also have multiple partners?
Well, a woman could say that same thing if she decided. She could say, I can sleep with multiple men, but my men can't sleep with multiple women if she so choose. We're all free individuals, right?
Yeah, but you wouldn't agree if a woman said that.
I would personally find that revolting, correct? But there are women who find what I say revolting.
So you're not telling other people what to think. You're just saying how you think.
I think if a man is not sexually exclusive, it's not the same as if a woman is, because with a woman you have the paternity issue. With a man, you don't have a paternity issue. If I have 3 girlfriends and they all get pregnant, we know who the mother and who the father is. If you have 1 woman and 3 men, you don't know who even the parents are if she got pregnant.
Yeah, you could definitely figure that out.
DNA tests are pretty accessible nowadays.
Of course, yeah, that's exactly it. So I said science can step in and fix it, but that doesn't mean it's not haram and against the will of God. Look, read the Bible. Every single man had multiple wives. Not a single woman had multiple husbands. It's against the will of God. It's disgusting. In the eyes of God himself.
Right. So, this is the end, right? But I don't think, I mean, he's really misogynistic in my opinion. Drop it down in the comments, as I said, if y'all think he is. But before we end, I got a Discord server, so join that. Like the video if you enjoy it, of course, and subscribe for more daily content.